Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. The League One McDonald's team of the season is off to a surprising start, as one of our usual player picks that we do every week of team of the season feels juiced this week. So many of you guys were telling me in the stream yesterday and tweeting me proof as well that the grind this week is paying off in multiple ways. Honestly, it's just making packs more fun and making this week of team of the season more fun so far. I'll explain what I mean and how we're getting these player picks done and how we're packing these blues in today's video. Also, we're going to look at yesterday's big Evo that we got. It's good, but it has to be chained correctly to be really good. And yesterday's SBCs, well, we'll talk about that very expensive card Skelia and the other daily SBCs we're getting this promo. And of course, we're going to preview what will happen today on Saturday at FC26. I'm not expecting much, but it definitely will drop the prices of all of the Impact's team of the season cards. Let's talk about it. If you're excited for this one, drop a thumbs up in the video, hype the video, and subscribe if you are new. Now let's start by looking back over yesterday's objective content with everything that we got on a promo Friday, starting with the League One TOTS exhibition, which just before we get into that, I want to reiterate each of these exhibitions are important to obtain entry into the Ultimate TOTS finale. You have to get 3 of these exhibitions done. I forgot to do the Bundesliga. I ran out of time, so I got to do either League One or La Liga to get that one finished so that I can qualify, so that we can qualify for the Ultimate TOTS finale. And since this is like something you have to work towards, I bet the Ultimate TOTS finale exhibition is going to have some pretty good rewards. If you don't know what Ultimate TOTS is, it's at the very end of team of the season. It's the best week of TOTS. We'll look into that more, of course, as we get closer to it. But make sure you're chipping away and double check your progress on that objective. But this League One TOTS exhibition actually gives some pretty good rewards. The group reward is Rongier and Niakate, along with a guaranteed player pack. That's just all right. 500 SP and an 8320 is not bad. An 84x15 is not bad. And an 84x20 is not bad. Now, the Evos inside of here as well are very unique. 3 Playstyle Plus boost, First Touch Plus for a max 89 rated card, and most importantly, the best Evo in here is a Rapid Plus Third PS Plus for a max 89 rated card as well. I know that it's max 89. I wish it was like max 91, but I still think that is very good to be able to put a Rapid Plus on a card. I've got plenty of items when I preview this Evo that would be very, very nicely upgraded by getting a Rapid Plus on them from my club here. So that's one thing to look out for, and one of the reasons I think this League One TOTS exhibition could be a good mode to get done. Now, I will say there were a lot of cards that were moving on the market yesterday. I'm talking about those cheap League One players like this Kluivert right back card. 40,000 coins max price for Kluivert right now. If you take a look at his graph yesterday, he went from 24,000 coins up to this max price of 39K. Benjamin Pavard's another one. Sure, he could be somebody who fits that center back Evo, but also I think people are just buying him to fill out cheap League One squads so they can complete this exhibition. His price went up crazy as well. The one card we've been watching very closely is One Yeri. He's about 100,000 coins. He dropped off a bit. I bet he goes back up today, so I'd pick this up at 100K, because I bet he goes back up to 120,000 coins as people maybe are buying him and using him in this mode. Watch those League One cards. They'll be good to trade with over the weekend, and make sure to get some progress done on that exhibition mode during this week. Now, the rest of the objective content we had yesterday, we had a new champs objective, which I'm going to skip this week. I don't think these rewards are worth it for me personally, but we do have a way to qualify for champs without playing rivals. This is very nice. You could play that League One TOTS exhibition, skip rivals, and still get qualified for FUT Champs. That's a W. We have an NWSL grind here with some TOTS cards, some cosmetics, and a couple of packs, a silver Kouassi, and then we have the TOTS Puzzle Completionist and a TOTS Daily Login. Very nice to see the Daily Login return. I'm a little bit kind of questioning why EA have left so many gaps here. A daily login completionist. The whole point of it is to get it done daily and to get like small rewards for that. But we only have a 3-day, a 7-day, 11, 15, and 19-day reward set in here. Like there's a lot of gaps in there. Normally with a daily login, you get something in objectives every day alongside of like the small gold pack that it gives you from the SBC. The rewards aren't that crazy, but I mean, it is at least something for logging in. It doesn't really motivate you to log in, really, but it is what it is. The TOTS puzzle completionist as well. Some people will like this. Some people probably won't care about it. It looks like EA is going to drop a daily puzzle SBC. We just had the Serie A SBC dropped yesterday, but we're going to have a daily puzzle SBC where you can kind of do that, get a pack, and then of course work on a puzzle completionist objective, which gives you some other rewards by the end. They're definitely not that great. The group rewards in 82 by 20, but those should be pretty easy to complete, and that will give you a couple of extra packs. Now, let's go to evolutions, where we had the big center back Evo yesterday, but there's a catch with it, because before you put a center back into this, you need to put a center back in another Evo first. Let's talk about Le President, that is named after Laurent Blanc. This Evo does give the third playstyle plus boost of either Intercept, Anticipate, or Aerial Fortress Plus. It gives Intercept first, which is very good, and then Anticipate second. Very good Evo, right? You do get some nice boosts in here as well. The weak foot's going to 4. The stat caps are good. They're not crazy, and I think that's again why it's a 125,000 coin Evo. It's not like a 2 or a 300 or maybe even a 500,000 coin Evo that's taking your card to an insane level, but it is good, particularly chained with the level 1 season pass Evo called Defender Roundout. I was hoping to boost my Vieira. This is not worth 125,000 coins to boost Vieira's dribbling up 1 and to give him Anticipate Plus and to take his overall to 92. No thanks. What I'm going to be doing with this Evo is finding somebody as an 89 rated center back, and I'm going to be putting them into the Defender Roundout Evo, which is the free level 1 season pass evolution that we can do 10 times, that takes your card up a +1 overall, but gives them a great pace boost and a defense and physical boost. Like this Busquets. He goes from, what does he have before? 80, he's got like 88 pace or 86 pace, goes up to 92 pace, 92 defending, and 91 physical, and he still then fits into yesterday's President Evo, which would give him the third playstyle plus and a little bit more of a stat boost. This Evo is the must-do Evo first before putting somebody into yesterday's new Evo. So like this Van de Ven here, right? This gives him a defense and a physical and a dribbling boost, takes him to a 90 rated, makes him even better before boosting him up to the third playstyle plus. That's the key, guys. When you take a look at all the cards on Futbin, like my goodness, this Koulibaly needs the Defender Roundout Evo. He goes to 90 defending, 90 pace, then gets the Intercept Plus on top of that. I think this is one of the best cards coming out of this Evo right now with the 99 physical, Bruiser, the Intercept, and the Anticipate. Bruiser's not been nerfed yet. It's still meta. So even after it gets nerfed, he's still going to be crazy because he has 99 physical. But that is the key. You got to chain into Defender Roundout first, then into Le President. So again, you need an 89 rated center back or below. This Maldini is another very popular card people are chaining right now, getting into 92 pace, 93 defending, and 90 physical. Like if you look at the front page here of Futbin, you can see that almost all the cards going into this have been chained in that same way. Also, you don't have to worry about the max 94 requirement on the President Evo, because again, there's the max 94 heading accuracy. There's no max 89 pace, right? Like the leakers were saying originally. The other leakers were saying that was wrong. Thankfully, it was wrong because that would have restricted this Evo a whole lot. But I digress. The max 94 heading accuracy is not a problem through the Evo of the Defender Roundout, because this has a stat cap of 94 heading accuracy right there in the first level. So you won't go over that limited stat requirement for yesterday's 3 playstyle plus Evo. So I was a little unsure of this Evo yesterday when it first came out and we were talking about it on stream, but now after looking at it and seeing the chains you can make, I would probably not hold on to center backs still if you have any tradable ones in your club. Like, yeah, a lot of those cards dropped yesterday. A couple of them rebounded, like Jacobo Ramon here, from 180 to 130, back up to 150 where he is now. But the center backs coming out of this are so good. I just don't think you want to hold on to cards, especially that are center backs, unless they've got something else going on with them that makes them interesting. But just normal center backs, top center backs, the market's doing good. I would just be careful with those cards because of how good that Evo is. Now, let's move on and go to SBCs, where, guys, we had the Kvaratskhelia, and he's just expensive. Like, we went backwards in terms of SBCs and how they're pricing them, with last week the Di Maria and the Leonard Carl being perfectly priced, a low number of squads. This Kvaratskhelia has got 13 squads, and yes, it's a great card. He's hype. PSG is hype right now, but I just can't make an excuse personally to turn in all of that fodder to get this done. Again, great card. Rapid finesse game changer, 5-star, 5-star. It's Kvaratskhelia. He's going to be good, but I think this is 82% downvoted for a reason, just because that is so much fodder to turn into this. But if you want Kvaratskhelia, don't let me stop you. Go get that card. Now, a card that I do want, and I think is really fun, is both of these showdowns. I want Giroud and Fuller and Balogun, because the stats that EA gave these cards, with still the potential that they have to Evo, is really good. These cards can get a +2 overall still, guys, and a third place stop plus if their team wins. Balogun has 96 pace. He'd have 98 pace if they win this game and we'll get a third place stop plus. Same thing with Giroud. He's got 94 shooting. He'd have 96 shooting if they end up winning this game and getting a third place stop plus as well. And since these SBCs are both dirt cheap, they're 35,000 coins, an 86 rated squad with a team of the week or a team of the season. Actually, no, that's Giroud is a 88 squad with a team of the week or a team of the season, and an 86 rated squad for Balogun. Like, that's super cheap. I think get one of those or get both of those done. And either that's a good card you can use in the League One TOTS exhibition for your objectives, gameplay there, or you get the potential upgrades and even some future Evos. These cards could fit as well, as they're 90 rated if they do end up losing. So, love that showdown yesterday from EA. Here's the TOTS Serie A challenge that we kind of already mentioned as well in objectives. You have 8 days to get it done, so if you do want to wait and start to see how many of those challenges are actually worth doing, you could do that. Also, we had a new red pick that came out yesterday, which includes the League One cards. So if you get really bad red picks, you can turn 3 of them in for a chance at a 93 plus from the top 4 leagues that have been released thus far. I personally have not seen too many bad red pick pulls from League One already. The reds look very juiced. We're going to talk about that in a second. So I don't know if I'll be doing that SBC this week. But the 2 best SBCs that we had yesterday as a part of content were the new Week 4 TOTS upgrade. And this one's great because it's only one squad. I believe this one's an 86 rated squad as well, with a team of the week or a team of the season. Double checking a footbin. Yeah, that's all that it is. That is so much nicer. And then in the previous weeks, having to turn in 2 squads. Like, even if it was an 84 and an 86, or an 86 and an 85, whatever it was, just one squad with a team of the week or a TOTS to get a team of the season back, that is great. So, big fan of that Week 4 TOTS upgrade, and also huge fan of the 82 plus League One Premier League, Arkema, D1 Arkema, or NWSL player pick. This 82 plus player pick, guys, is taking over right now, because right after content yesterday, we had people in the chat, you guys were opening these and messaging me and saying, Nate, the pack weight on these 82 plus player picks is so good. And I was like, wait, nah, you guys are capping, right? And then I got the tweets, all right? I got the tweets of you guys saying, thanks for shouting this out and highlighting this, because the picks are actually that good. Like, I got Dembele from a pick. Thanks for highlighting this, bro. Even though you're not packing all the time like super crazy cards. Like, I'm going to open a set of 10 here. I just got kicked out of the game, but I'm going to open a set of 10 here and show you guys what I get. You're getting a lot of fodder tots, and that's super helpful for doing SBCs. Like right here, Mike Ford, 10 picks, Sar, Tolisso, Sharples, and Akliush. 4 team of the season cards from 10 picks was impossible the last couple of weeks. Absolutely impossible, right? In 29 picks, this guy got 4 team of the seasons and a whole bunch of walkouts, including multiple Katotos, Dabinas, Heaps, and Swanton, it looks like, down there. Like, guys, I think these are worth doing. I mean, again, even the fodder team of the season pack pulls that you're going to get from this more consistently than previous weeks is going to help you get SBCs done. And that's the hope, right? And again, you also have a chance at packing some good cards. So whatever EA did to juice these player picks up, GG's, because it just makes them way more fun, and it makes the menu grind so much more fun. I'm sitting here like wanting to do these 82 plus picks. Let's open a set of 10. Like, I'm sitting here wanting to do these because I know that I'm going to have a good chance at team of the season cards and possibly get some fodder as well. So there's an 85 Joao Neves. Let's just fly through these with the skip picks here, not to take too long with it. You are going to get some similar faces, like the 82s and 83s. I mean, there's not a huge player pool here, so you're going to see some of the same names, but that's honestly okay because you're here to chase the blues. There's, boom, a Katoto. You're going to see plenty of her in these picks, all right? Just get used to it, but you're never turning down an 88 rated card from an 82 plus pick. Now, it'd be funny if I went through 10 picks here and didn't get a team of the season. Just kidding. We don't. That's blue number 130, Akliush. Guys, that's what I'm talking about. Almost every... Ooh, Diani as well. Almost every single set of 10 picks that I have done. There's no magic number, by the way. You can do 5, you can do 7, you can do 10. There's another one. Like, this is what these picks give out. This has been consistently, as I've done about 40 to 50 of these now. 3 in 10. That's a little bit better than normal. But that's what these picks do, man. I uploaded a TikTok and an Instagram short just a few hours ago of me doing another set of 10 picks, and I got 2 blues in them. And again, I didn't pack Dembele or Vitinha there, but I'm packing blues. And that's just fun because now I've got Team of the Season cards to go do SBCs. Heck, I might do some icon packs with fodder that I have because I've got extra fodder and extra Team of the Season cards. It is just so much more fun when you're packing those cards. Now, how are you getting all the golds to do those picks, Nate? I know it's what you're asking, right? It's easy. It's the same pack grind that we've been doing for the past 3 or 4 weeks. You do the provisions packs every single day. Make sure you save your 85s and 86s to turn into this. Get those done. Open all those. Get your rare and your common golds. Also do the daily common and the daily rare gold upgrades. And what you're going to do once you have all your common golds is you're going to do the TOTS crafting upgrade. That's the key. This gives you so many more rares, right? Because the 82 plus pick requires rares, 7 of them. Do a ton of these crafting upgrades, get all those rares, and then dump them into this 82 plus and enjoy your walkouts and enjoy your chances at packing team of the season cards. So guys, you saw those picks right there. I would also say this, some of you are going to open those picks, do a set of 10, do a set of 20, and you're going to get 1 blue, or you're not going to get a blue, and you're going to be like, ah, Nate, this sucks, you lied. Keep going. Do another set of 10, do another set of 20. Don't give up because it is consistently giving out good pulls. It's not just my account. Like, take a look at all those tweets that are below my latest tweet on Twitter about the pack weight for those. They are giving out a lot of blues. So that's the motivation for me right now with this game is do as many of those player picks as I possibly can because these blues are more packable than any other week of Team of the Season so far. Now let's take a look at these blues. The Team of the Season cards that were dropped in packs yesterday, their prices are crazy. They started out ridiculously expensive. They still are pretty expensive. Now that does make them pretty good to trade with, but also, you know what's going to happen today. They're going to absolutely crash. Make sure you guys remember today they're going to be dropping that capital gains pack in the store. And just like every single week, they didn't drop any tradable lightning rounds yesterday. So these cards are very high in price. They're very expensive. They did drop the loaded Spud pack, which was called something different this week. But the 575,000 coin pack was dropped in the store yesterday. And it was pretty bad. I mean, I opened it, and the best card that I got cooked. Who was it? I don't even remember who I got. It was a very bad pull. It was nobody super expensive. It wasn't even a Aubameyang. It was like Andre. Seriously, I had a very, very poor set of 575k packs yesterday, but that's why we have the coins. We go for them. Now, speaking of store packs, there are some rumors going around that this 450k pack is glitched because I've seen many tweets and many people saying that the luck of getting Endrick is incredibly high. So maybe try that out if you want to. Again, with coins only, not with FC points. There are some people below here, like Teddy responded, and he did not get the Endrick card, but there's a lot of people that did end up getting Endrick. Weight has to be glitched. He got Endrick as well. I just wonder if it's because Endrick is a purple card, and I think the TOTS breakthroughs maybe have a higher percentage in that premium 450,000 coin premium team of the season guarantee pack. So risk that if you want to. I mean, Endrick right now is 1.2 mil. So if that's a card you really, really want, although Endrick is probably going to be 700k by the end of today, you know, that's still a 450k pack, which is less than the card price that he is. So that's one thing to watch out for. The other thing, guys, is that red picks kind of seem to be juiced as well. I've seen so many people open red picks and get Nuno Mensch. And also, I can't get past the price of this card, right? A lot of these cards seem expensive to me. This card seems cheap. His Team of the Year card is still 4 million coins, and it is nowhere close to this one. 96.1 footman rating. The Team of the Year is a 94.5. 1.1 mil. This card was actually 1 mil flat just a bit ago. 1.2 mil currently versus 4 mil. That is a crazy looking card, and I've seen so many people get him red. So best of luck doing your red picks this week, guys. I don't know if they're juiced again. It's giving me some sort of PTSD, actually, just for a little bit. Thinking back to FC24 team of the season with the League One red picks being glitched. I don't think that's a scenario that is actually happening right now, but the red pick weight does seem to be pretty good. But again, what I have to say about these cards that are in packs is the weight seems decent from upgrade packs, but they are still going to drop today. So keep chasing them to the upgrade packs. Of course, enjoy that. You can trade a couple of these. Like I actually just bought 3 Tovans for 1.7 mil, hoping to sell him right here for around 2 million coins. That's a crazy card, right? But he's going to probably be like 1.5 or 1.4 later today. Same thing with some of the women's cards, like Luke, there's down at 1.2. The Super League TOTS has a lot of demand. I will say that. Sane in particular, that's a great looking card for sure, but I think he needs to be somewhere in like the 4. He might even be like 300K, 350,000 coins by the time we get to later tonight. So expect a pretty big drop-offs on these cards. The D1 Arkema, the NWSL, Super League, League One, all of them. Expect big drop-offs there because it is a normal Saturday. Now, I want to take a look at the rest of the market as well because a lot of other prices are doing pretty good. I'm talking about cards like the Bundesliga TOTS cards. If you guys invested in any Bundesliga team of the seasons, GG's, because these look like they're only going one way, and that's kind of up. Like this Kimmich is 1.35 million coins. You take a look at a card like Stiller, he's 320. Ryerson has exploded. He's 200K. Yesterday, he was 160. Look at that rise. Similar to the Premier League TOTS that rose really well last week after they left packs, Bundesliga is doing the same thing. It doesn't look like we have anything still in this game that is going to really hurt the market. Most of these TOTS cards going out of packs continue to just to rise in price. And I think that's very, very nice if you're wanting to try somebody out for your team. If you're wanting to use a specific player, I think that is very, very good, of course. You don't have to worry about the price crashing or losing a whole bunch of coins. I mean, we do have La Liga team of the season that is upcoming this next weekend, so there's maybe a little bit of worry there. But as of right now, prices seem very good. Prices seem to be stable, and people seem to have a good amount of coins from the amount of coins that EA is giving out their weekend league rewards. That is absolutely helping some things. So I would be pretty, like saying, get in the market, buy cards you want to buy, and also trade. Like, I know I'm not supposed to be trading with center backs, but I bought a VVD for 3.1 mil because it's Team of the Year VVD, and I think a card like this could still be flippable. So I'm going to list them overnight because I'm about to go to sleep for like 3.4 mil. I bought them at 3.1. That's a good bit of profit. I picked up a bunch of Hinkapis yesterday. We should probably talk about this next. Road to the final upgrades. There was cards that were staying extinct because they got good upgrades. There were cards that were panic sold for a bit but are now back up, and cards that tanked because they did not get a good upgrade. However, they're still live. Hinkapie and Arsenal are playing for the Champions League final. He could still go to 96 rated. I know they're not the favorites. They're not the popular team to win the Champions League final either, but he's still live and he could go to 96 rated. So I picked up like 4 or 5 of these Hinkapies yesterday for around 700,000 coins, a little bit above that and a little bit below that on a couple of them. And I'm going to hold this until the Champions League final. I think as well, any of these other cards, unless there is a crazy market crash, like I'm talking, there's some monstrosity of a piece of content dropped that is destroying the market. Like these cards getting re-released in packs would maybe be something that would do that. But what's the likelihood of that? Slim to none. These cards should just go up, especially the meta ones. So SAR, the Vicky Lopez, who I was just starting to search up and then forgot to click on her card, still extinct to 550K. I still think you're good to hold these. It was just a surprise to see Hinkapie get Slide Tackle Plus yesterday, and that is why his card dropped. But now again, I'm willing to hold that until the next Champions League game, the final of that game. Also, I'm going to shout this out as I've mentioned a couple of times. I like investing in Gold Mbappe for around 200,000 coins, especially if you can get him for like 190. I like that the most. He's going to be going out of packs next week, most likely for La Liga team of the season, and then Ultimate TOTS as well. He will be out of packs for that because he'll get re-released, and that will be the week after that. So Gold Mbappe could be out of packs for 2 weeks in a row. and it's Mbappe, and the game is free right now on PlayStation. So I think that's a good investment. I mean, I wouldn't put a ton of coins into that. I would at least buy a couple of them if you got a couple mil and just see where that goes. I wouldn't put your whole bankroll into that, but I think there's potential there. And again, the market in general is just incredible for making coins on right now. You can go and look at the out of packs Bundesliga team of the season cards. This Diaz, he was just 2.2 mil. Like literally, if you look at his graph, he was literally just 2.2, and now he's back to 2.4 as an out of packs card. Get on the market, trade with these cards, look at so many different price ranges of cheap cards versus expensive cards. Go back to like Serie A TOTS, go to the Premier League team of the season, like MLS TOTS cards. The people are buying these, they're using these players, and their prices move so well. They move so well. Like, I would definitely say put a little bit of work into the market, because prices are moving so much that you can easily trade and you can make flips and you can profit off of them very well. Just look at the graphs and read the graphs. And also, if you don't want to put any effort into the market except for just buying a player, buy 85s and 86s for 1.3 to 1.4K and sell them for above 2,000 coins like they go to every single day. Right now, these are about 1.6K, but yesterday they were upwards of 2.5. They went higher than 2.2K yesterday. Maybe that's why they're only down to 1.6 right now. Snatch them up, get them on bid, get them on snipe, and they will be easily selling hopefully at 2.2 to 2.5 once again today and all throughout the weekend after content. Highly recommend getting on the bids for those. Also recommend getting on the bids for 89 rated cards. Yesterday, 89s were 5.4, went up to about 6.5. And here they are again at the low 5K range. Get on bids for those cards. Like it a lot. And then anytime you can win team of the season cards on bid, especially the blue TOTS cards, who are about 20,000 coins, anytime you can win those on bid for like 17K, that's a thumbs up for me, because those cards should probably still be good to flip as well during the next couple of days. Like Coover was yesterday at about 23,000 coins. So you buy these TOTS cards for under 20, you lazy list them for 22 to 23, easy freaking money. So that's kind of the market situation. Market's doing very good. Player prices are moving a whole lot, and there are a lot of coins to be made. I just need to sell my boy Tovan here. What's the cheapest Tovan? Let me quick and check. 1.71 is where I bought him. 1.9, did that get bought? Nope, still there, and then a 1.9. I really think I can get 2 mil for this card, man. I really think I can, but we'll get those sales here before content today. Now let's talk about content today, because Saturday last week, if you guys remember, was actually the content that ended up getting me frustrated, and we kind of did like a rant video, right? A state of the game type of video. Saturdays have not been crazy content. There's been Saturdays historically in the past that have been crazy, but at least recently, Saturdays have not been. We do have a large list of player SBCs that are still leaked. Again, a lot of them don't look very good. Maybe this crazy man card is going to actually be a pretty crazy card. Maybe she will be, because 98 pace, 93 passing, only 90 dribbling. If she's cheap, that could be fun. Again, the Osman and the yield mods I think could have been better, but I would expect to see a player SBC today. There's a whole bunch of these players that are going to get released. It just comes down to who's actually worth completing and how cheap the SBCs are. Give us a reason, like we've been saying. Give us a reason to do the player SBC. So player SBC today, 100%. Also today, what we'd be looking out for would be a daily challenge SBC to kind of go along with the daily thing that we were talking about earlier. Watch out for that. And the 83 plus times 8, which is going to include League One, NWSL, and the D1 Arkema Premier League, which I didn't really realize until I've seen these abbreviations, that it's APL. It's not D1 Arkema. It's the one Arkema Premier League. Arkema Premier League. Interesting. Watch out for that 83 by 8 today, because that'll be a must open pack with how easy it usually is and how good those have been supplying blues once per day. So make sure you get involved with that. And then Evo wise, we have no Evos that are leaked at the moment. I would expect maybe a chain Evo today if I were to guess anything for a Evo that would be dropping today. So watch out for that. Also, the Flint and Steel Evo, which I guess you could use if you wanted to boost somebody up to 90 rated and then put them into the center back Evo. This one does expire today as well. This gives Bruiser Plus. Like, technically, this Essien, oh no, never mind. This one does not work. Notice there, that gives heading accuracy up to 95. Oh, dip. Okay, never mind. Don't do that. Flint and Steel cannot be chained. unless you have really terrible heading accuracy for a center back, which I wouldn't expect to see because it takes your heading accuracy to 95, which is too high for the El Presidente Evo. But watch out for Evos. Maybe it won't be a chain one today. Maybe it'll be something that's actually interesting. And then a Flash Rush event will be a part of today's content too that I would expect. It's a day to get your red picks going. It's a day to get working on the market, and definitely a day to open some of those 82 plus player picks. Now, the last thing that I'm going to show you guys in the video today, after I open a couple more of these 77 5-ticket gold rares in my club and pack more fodder, is this tweet here from EA. I don't know if any of you guys witnessed this or experienced it for yourself yesterday, but EA tweeted that we were aware of reports of FC26 players losing control of their avatars mid-match in Rush. I almost want to play Flash Rush today to see what this looks like. That sounds hilarious. I kind of want to experience it myself. So maybe with the new Rush mode that comes out today and the rewards, if they're decent, if this isn't fixed yet, we'll maybe try that out. I love Wasteful's response here. Yes, my avatar walked out of my monitor and beat me on head for playing this horrendous game. That tweet should ratio the EA tweet. That's just a very witty and clever response there from Wasteful. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the video for me today. Let me know how your pack weight is going, how the 82 plus picks are looking for you. I'd love to see your guys' tweets. Like, even as I look right now, I'm getting another tweet of a Harry Kane. That's a crazy pull. I don't know where he got that, but like, you guys keep tweeting me these pulls from player picks and from packs. It just feels like the weight is up. These 82 plus picks are cracked to do more, Nate. Like, guys, I know some of you are going to like say, Nate, they're not cracked. Just keep doing them. Like, keep doing them. The proof is in the post, what I say there. So that's the video for me today. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy the footy and enjoy as much as you can your time on this game. I love you guys, man. Thanks for watching. It's been Nate, TheFutAccountant. I'll see you later. Peace out.